Hey everybody, how's it going? Michael Motes here, back on game, once again at TwitchCon 2019. I'm here at the Blast booth, and I'm joined by Mr. Walter. So Mr. Walter, tell us a little something about Blast.
Blast is an app that helps people save money while they game in the background.
So how exactly is that? How do you save money just by playing video games?
A good question. We started a company called Acorns, which basically noticed that a lot of people weren't saving or investing, and so we connected their credit or debit cards, so anytime they swipe them, we round up to the nearest dollar and put the money in an investment account. But you got to buy something. And so we figured, what's a way we can do this where you don't have to buy something? And so we thought, gaming. Man, there's a million actions that happen in a game like every hour. And so basically it's called game-based savings, and you play your favorite game, PUBG, Counter-Strike, Fortnite, whatever it is. And every time you get a headshot or a kill or whatever the event is, a little bit of money will transfer from your checking account to your savings account. It's a Blast high-yield savings account that we keep at Wells Fargo. And so that's part of it, is just getting the money into a high savings account, but transferring so little each day that you don't notice it. It just happens in the background of your gaming. And so we're trying to attach something really good like saving money. We all need a nest egg, to something you love and do normally. So that's part of the behavioral trick. And then another thing is we work with a lot of publishers, and they'll throw a little bit of money in on top, which we call plasma points. And so instead of getting, say, 2%, it might work out to 4 or 5% in your account, because you get the interest on the money that you're saving through game-based savings, just playing your favorite games, and you get a little plasma for every time you might try a new game or something like that.
So even just by trying out a new game, players can get plasma points and earn a little bit of money where they can save into a savings account. So is this savings account with Acorn, or is it completely different?
It's different. It's at Wells Fargo, which, major banking institution, and we get a pretty good deal there, because what we're doing is we're pooling all of our gamers' money, and so we negotiated a high interest rate, versus if the average person walks into Wells Fargo, you're not going to get much of a rate on your money. And so that's part of the trick, is we're all pooling together. And the other part is getting a little extra money from some of the publishers that want to have their name in front of these gamers while you're playing your games. You come back to check the app, and you'll see a little ad for some cool games, and it all adds up.
So you said that it takes a little bit out at a time. How much does this Blast actually take out from the account, or do players actually have a choice of how much is taken out?
So the default setting when you just start off is just like a penny a kill, a penny a win, just small amounts. And that's the secret. One of our behavioral economists we work with is Shlomo Benartzi at UCLA. And he said, if you want to get people to do something, it has to be not painful for them, So make it really small amounts that nobody's going to notice came out of their account. So maybe it's only $1 a day or something it adds up to. But over time, they check their account, and it's like, wow, I got some real money there, And so that's, it's just small amounts. For the more advanced gamer, you can set it a little bit higher if you want, but we don't start anybody off that way. You have to do that by yourself.
So do players gain interest when they're having their money put into this saving account? Is there interest, or is it just a flat rate? You put a few pennies in there and it stays there?
Absolutely. It's interest. It's actually considered a high-yield savings account, because it pays roughly 2% interest, versus most savings accounts out there pay like 0.1 or 0.2%. So it's a lot more than the normal savings account. Again, as mentioned, because we're grouping the money together. But yeah, with the plasma points, so you'd set a goal, say, to save $25 for a pass or something like that, or maybe a couple $100 so you can go to the next TwitchCon, where we are right now. Or so you set your goal, and then part of it you get there through your own savings, and part of it you get through interest and plasma points. Yeah.
So when players earn plasma points, can the publishers set how many points is on there, or is it depending on tiers?
So the publishers don't set it. We set it, and but it's kind of based on skill levels. Harder things you get more points for, and really easy things it might be just a few points here and there. So right now, just because it's TwitchCon, we have this little giveaway that if you just sign up for the app, it's brand new on iOS, you can get $100. You're in a drawing to get $100, and we're giving 10 of these out. Also, if you refer friends, you can get $5 for them if they sign up, and $5 for you. So a lot of streamers are using it. We just had one here at the booth, and so far he's got $900 just recommending it to his followers.
All right, so anybody with a decent following, they can actually do pretty well just by referring alone. But for people who are just starting out, this could help them save a little bit of money. So what about withdrawing? How does that work? How do players actually access their savings?
So a person can withdraw their money anytime they want to. Just takes a couple of days to just process it through the bank, and then it just goes right back to their checking account. So it's linked, the checking account and the Blast savings account, so it couldn't be easier. To get their plasma points, they have to meet savings goals. So again, we're trying to get America to save so we don't have so much debt. And so the minimum goal might be $20. And so maybe you saved $18 and you got a couple of bucks in plasma. To get that couple of bucks, you have to actually meet your $20 goal. Yeah. But there can be $50 goals where you get more plasma, or $250 goals, you get even more. So yeah, we're just trying to get people to save.
Okay, so how exactly do plasmas work? You said that publishers can help give plasma by paying such amount for their games, linking their games. Players can earn it by doing certain objectives that they do all the time anyway. So how exactly does plasma transfer to dollars?
So yeah, it's a great question. Right now it is 12,000 plasma points equals $1. So you might get 5,000 points just for signing up for an account, something like that, or 5,000 points for bringing in a friend or something like that. It's actually more than that. So there's different things you can do. You can try out a game from one of our publishers, Zynga or somebody like that, and you get points for that. So those are the different ways, and it all adds up to cash.
So let's talk about the app for a second. It's going to be on your phone. It's going to be on your Android and your iOS device. How exactly do the user interface works? Like, is it just I can check out what I have saved or what I've saved, or will it be there, or will it be something where I can see what games can be linked and how much plasma I can earn from said games and objectives?
Yeah, so the app is really cool. It's got a really nice user experience, user interface there, and we're sort of space themed because we're a lot of space geeks. But it tells you your points you earn. It shows you the games you played. It tells you how long you played the games. It tells you how much plasma you got. You see your balance change every time, and it knows what you're doing in your game because you link that particular game to the app. And so, if it's Fortnite, I guess you link Epic, or you might link any game that is through Steam. You can link your Steam account. So Yeah, it's pretty easy to link it, and that way we can see what's going on in your game, or the app can see, I should say. And that way it can credit you with points as you reach certain levels and do certain things within that game.
So there's just a couple more questions before we let you go. So will these games, will it only be the games that I play on my PC, or what about mobile games, like Fortnite on mobile and stuff like that? Will that still count towards my plasma, or does it for now only work with PC games?
So right now it's mobile and PC. Very soon we'll have console. I think we have a product pipeline. I think it's scheduled sometime for the next 30 days. And then here at TwitchCon, people have been coming by all day, basically giving us a list of games they want to play and earn money in the background. It's a really popular idea, apparently. And so we're having a discussion on Discord, basically people voting on which games they want us to come out with next. And so, yeah, generally it takes about 2 weeks of development to bring on each new game. Yeah.
It's a pretty decent turnaround. So how exactly can players get started now? How can they get their accounts linked up and start earning a little bit of money just by playing games?
Sure. The simplest way, just go to the App Store, iOS or Google Play Store, and then download the app. It's just Blast. Maybe Blast Savings will get you there a little faster, because we're blast.com. But there's a lot of people with the name Blast. And then, just download it, and then you link a bank that you want to start saving from, and link a game, and start playing your game. You can really set it and forget it. And that's what happens. That's what we hear. The best stories are, I signed up for this, and forgot about it, was playing my games. I now realize I have $100 saved or $200 saved or something like that. So it's really cool. Yeah.
That sounds like a really cool idea. I might actually try this out, because between you and me, I could probably save a few bucks myself.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Coming out to TwitchCon isn't cheap. So, all right. Well, Mr. Walter, thank you for talking with us.
You betcha.
And so you can try out Blast right now on iOS and Android, and you can link your bank account and your game to it and start saving.
And remember, it's the Walter and Michael show.
Walter, I don't know. Michael, Walter, we'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Brothers from another mother.
I like that.